So, in the last gaming segment, we had a cooking competition. We learned about the history behind a traditional dish, and then we prepared it, and then we won. And then we had a fight with a big fat old meaty cheater, and we won that too. And now, it's time to go to the last place on this competition's tour. These guys. Well, not the last place. The last elector who will give us the final keystone. We still need to find the mystical hidden city of gold. Don't know where that is yet. So what's the state of the Teenbeck Traverse? Still being cleared, I'd assume. Onmuruk said he would notify us as soon as work was done. Then perhaps now would be a good time to consider how we might reclaim Wuklamat's stolen keystone. The next feat will be our last after all. Oh, I already got it back. What? When? Not to mention how. This is Bakul Jaja we're talking about. He had a hostage, he attacked me, ganged up on me with his whole crew, and I still beat his ass. So I taught him a lesson and took my keystone back. You bested Bakul Jaja in single combat? Bravo! What can I say? I've had good friends to encourage and cheer me on. There you are. Our excavators have contacted me with news of their success. The Teenbeck Traverse is now safe for travel. Then we finally can make for Mamuk. Come to think of it, isn't it Bakul Jaja's home? We can only hope its residents don't share his winning personality. If it is indeed the city where Kettenram first met the Dawn Servant, surely some civility awaits us. I would not be so certain. It is true that the Dawn Servant received Kettenram in Mamuk, and was instrumental in the establishment of friendly relations between the Shibral and Mamurja. But since that time, most of the Mamurja who supported his peace have left their city in favor of abiding in the capital. What remains is a cloister of Mamuk. While these traditionalists do not take up arms against us, neither do they bear great love for outsiders. Whatever they're like, the people of Mamuk are also of Tuli Hilal, so if I'm to be Dawn Servant, it's my job to know them first of all. Well, we'll be on our way then. I'm glad I could learn about where I came from, and eat so much Shibruk Bibil besides. Thank you for everything, Onmuruk. Till next time, take care. First, we make our way across the Shobrit Cinderfield, due southeast. Alright, I've been there before. Oh, you've grown indeed. Let's go, Raoul, my faithful steed. There. One, huh? Oh, there's 5 left. Then there's gonna be 4. I do really like this zone though. The environment is so good. is that thing? Oh, not gonna mess with that. Keep going this way. Ah, fuck. That's an uncommonly large moth to slip into my apartment. Why don't you do us both a favor and stay on the other side of the room? Nope. And I'm not even here. Forget you even saw me. Don't worry about it. So, any... Lance acquired. Oh, and it's water crystal. It's always a good time to farm water crystals. Let's see. This, and there we go. And back to Bard. The Traverse will bring us straight into the Jatigama heartland. Remember how you insisted this force is green? What about it? Use is gone. I'm sure that's totally normal. No. Wait. Messed up on the ledge. God damn it. No. I ended up making more work for myself with my shortcut. Trial. Little potato. This path is quite steep, isn't it? Let's take our time and descend safely. Or... I spoke with one of the excavators on my way down. Apparently, Bakul Jaja cleared away the one fallen tree remaining by barreling through it. That Wuklamot single-handedly defeated someone possessed of such physical might is nothing short of remarkable. Still, we ought to proceed with caution. There's no telling what his wounded pride might compel him to attempt. Well, we soundly beat his ass once. Bye, LSA. Bye, LSA. What manner of place is this? In big purse. Probably for a fate chain. I'm sure there's a fate chain that pops up in here. The boss, that kind of shit. just a rock, or is it like supposed to be something? Egg, maybe? Oh, holy shit. Yo. And they say this place is cursed? This place doesn't have good crops? Alluring, isn't it? In more ways than one. Take my paring stone and hold it close to the glowing rock. Take my paring stone and hold it to the rock. As you hold the paring stone in the soft glow, it affixes itself to the boulder with surprising force. Paring stones are natural magnets, and that's a meteorite filled with iron, one of many remnants of an ancient meteor shower. The heterogeneous ether they emit causes surrounding flora to grow unique hues, as you can see. So these glowing boulders came plummeting down from the heavens? Draw, be merciful. There you are. Give her a break, she's got teeny tiny legs. Look at this popoto. Blue! It's all blue! A far cry from the upper forest indeed. This place is already so fascinating. I'm eager to hear what the people of Mamuk can tell us about it. Keep running, we're almost there. Oh my god, there really is nothing to mine down here. Jesus. Seem to be any plants I can gather either. Almost certainly because I'm not high level enough. First order of business, make sure I can teleport here. As this is also my first time visiting Mamuk, I have no experience interacting with the locals. But giving Humuruk's parting words, I would advise a cautionary approach. And okay, it's all upgrades all the time. Okay, I can work this, not a bad look. Little midriff showing. As you do, what's the... Yeah, maybe we go without that one. Maybe we just stick to what we know. Well, we all know what comes next. Let's find that elector. Two streets seem to converge upon this plaza, so I propose we split our numbers between them. Given Hunmuruk's guidance, I also suggest we err on the side of caution and move throughout the city in pairs. Erinville can come with me, and Alice can go with Kryl. That leaves Furor to accompany with Lamat. If these arrangements are to everyone's satisfaction, then may our respective searches prove fruitful. Alright. Let's go talk to some people. Such a West City, though. Don't talk to me. Damn. Hi. Stop staring. Do they all hate me on sight, I guess? Your words may as well be ambient noise for all the care this citizen pays you. Great. Love it. What about you, buddy? Wow. As you begin to speak, he turns and leaves. Shit. Alright, y'all, we might have a problem. Please tell me you've had better luck. No one will talk to you either? I was prepared for hard stares and harsh words, but this is something else. That building there looks like a shop, doesn't it? Let's go and take a look. A merchant wouldn't ignore us, surely. Oh. Oh, you poor baby. Hello there. We'd like to ask you something if you don't mind. Move along, outsiders. We're just trying to find someone. The Dawn Servant Selector. Could you tell us where they are? Dang. How are we supposed to find the Elector if nobody will even speak with us? Everyone, can you hear me? Come to the massive stone structure on the west side of the city as quickly as you can. Is trouble brewing?
Up there.
Oh shit.
Bested by a mere shade.
Sorolja. Papa?
Not as you know him. What you see is an arcane manifestation of the Dawn Servant as he was in his prime.
Oh.
The channeler is Zerelja, Autarch of Mamuk and Elector for the feet of the Brotherhood. Duli Yolal's mightiest warrior. Yet wisest you are not. You, who spurned your retainer's aid when battling your betters.
To prove oneself superior to blessed siblings by surpassing the shade of Galul Jar Jar himself. That is the final feat. The first promise fought alone and fell short, but that is now the least of his concerns.
You could have let your foolishness end with your failure. But instead, you attempted to harm an anointed elector. Zoralja, as of this moment, you are no longer a claimant. I disqualify you from the right of succession. Be gone from my sight.
Also, I need to point out, Zoralja has fucking solid gold thigh garters.
This isn't over yet. I will be the one to reach the Golden City.
This guy, meanwhile, has been an evil Jafar for as long as he's been on screen.
When Zoralja was defeated, he tried to take the keystone by force, but he was thwarted by Father Shade. My dearest child, welcome home.
Yeah, like the Jafar in Twisted, the musical. He's not evil, he's just put upon.
It's made for you. Only blessed siblings could hope to defeat Galul Jar Jar. But ere we begin, I would see the fruits of your triumphs. Come, show me your tablets.
Yeah, about that? This guy's tried to cheat so many times. He has like 2. Yeah, 2 out of 6.
What is this? Where are your keystones? Explain yourself, boy! No matter. Not all can be expected to go to plan. What keystones you lack, you can easily take.
Oh, it's daddy issues all the way down, but also...
I tried.
Yeah, we beat him. We beat the shit out of him last time he tried.
I cannot beat her.
You mean to tell me that you, glory of Mamuk, for whom all here have sacrificed,
I love this one in the back.
by your inferiors? You are as useless as your siblings.
Yeesh.
A failure. Leave and never return! You have no place here!
Oh, it is daddy issues all the way down.
Let's go, brother.
Worthless! Pathetic! This was our chance to claim sovereignty, and he ruins it!
Hey, can I do the test now, buddy?
But when these stragglers fail, Galul Jar Jar will be forced to extend his rule. And in the next rite of succession, we will present a better claimant. So come, stand before me, and fall.
I won't do your trial.
Oh? You intend to forfeit the right?
Papa wants his successor to intimately understand the country he loves. Every step of my journey, I've learned something about our peoples and their cultures. I would do the same here in Mamuk. The Mamulja deserve nothing less, so your battle can wait.
I'm of the same mind. Father named you an elector for a reason. There must be something that he would have us learn.
Yeah, Catgirl, Catboy, and Thigh Garters are all
But until you triumph over
adopted
the
family.
shade, you shall proceed no further.
Yeah, man, that's chill.
Promise, I would speak with you. Meet me on the western outskirts.
I wonder if she's Bakul Jaja's mom. Wild that the two people I was like, man, they're gonna be here and collude with them and everything's gonna be fucked up and it's gonna be hard to get the thing. I was right, sort of, but they also failed. The electors we've met thus far have all had their peculiarities, but each we felt would judge claimants equally. This Zuriel Ja, however, seems set in his belief that only blessed siblings are worthy of the throne. Why would the Dawn Servant name an openly biased man elector? Worrying over Zuriel Ja won't get us anywhere. That lady, on the other hand, was the first person to address us with any civility since we arrived. We should go and meet her, hear what she has to say. The western outskirts, she said? Yeah, because the thing with the blessed siblings is there's three... There are 3 tribes of lizard people in the Mamulja. And sometimes, when 2 of the tribes get funky with each other, it makes a 2-headed guy with the skills of one and of the other. And these lads, these large lads, are blessed siblings and are super strong, super good at magic, really wise, yada 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 yada. But they can't fuck. There's never been they've never managed to have a child for any blessed sibling, except Thigh-Garters. Thigh-Garters is the first sired child from a blessed sibling ever, and no one knows why. Northeast. Oh. And then later, Lion Girl was, well, Catboy was adopted after he was abandoned by his family on nomadic tribes. And then Lion Girl, after surviving an assassination attempt, was also adopted. You know what, Lotto? Probably true. 712 up here. I'm sure they'll send us. Wait, Bakul Ja? We just chased away Bakul Ja. Really different guy, I guess. This seems like it's sharing, like, 4 notes from Final Fantasy IX's Melody of Life. Every time it starts the refrain. Hello, ma'am. Please give us some info. Thank you for coming. My name is Milaja. Here we may talk freely, away from prying eyes. And what was it you wished to talk about? Tell me, what do you think of Mamook? Well, we don't have much to say yet. No one wants to speak with us. All who remain in this city are devoted to the traditional ways. They believe that blessed siblings are superior, that only they are worthy to lead the peoples of this continent. Most would not deign to address outsiders, deeming them beneath notice. Sounds like an ideal community so far as Bakul Jaja is concerned. I'm tired, exhausted by this senselessness. There are others like me, but we dare not speak our truth aloud. Yet now we have an opportunity to reclaim our agency. For you have bested Bakul Jaja. You, a Jabral, inferior by all presumptions, triumphed over our two-headed champion. This time, anyway. Next time, I might not be so lucky. Bakul Jaja is just that strong. I seriously don't understand why he cheats so much. It seems to me he'd do better if he just trusted his own abilities. Oh my god, is Bakul Jaja gonna be our Vegeta? He's desperate. Other blessed siblings have fallen before. Mola Jaja of the Silver Scales, for one. He traveled across the salt in search of conquest, only to be overcome. Yeah, that's my bad. I killed him in a fucking dungeon. He was a dungeon boss. He just had to not be a dungeon boss. But no matter how the individual may falter, the people still believe in blessed siblings' supremacy. Because of my father. He who united Taral under one rule, who in their eyes stands as a testament to the tradition's infallibility. Regardless of your father's virtuous intent, his greatest triumph has only fanned the flames of our people's obsession. However, as both his daughter and claimant to his legacy, your triumph could prove that Galul Jaja's true strength lies not in his birth, but in his character, and in so doing, you may give us the strength to renounce blessed siblings forever. I can understand wanting to forsake zealotry, but isn't forsaking two-headed Mamulja going a bit far? You must decide that for yourself, whether the price we pay is worth an empty dream. Oh shit, is there some eugenics happening? Are y'all being a bad fucky? There's a place that will help you understand our plight. It lies far to the west of here. Follow me. To the west. Yeah. That does seem like it's... I'm pretty sure the implication is that they're doing some pretty fucked up eugenics in order to create the two-headed dudes. Like, that's my guess. '60s to the west, that's right next to me. Oh, there it is, down there. Is that a meteorite up there? Where? Oh. Aye, and judging by their attachment, that tree must benefit from the meteorite's unique ether. Anyway, we should press on. Milalja was anxious for us to see whatever it is she has to show us. I mean, sure, but there's an ether current down there. And I need those if I want to fly. Northeast. Get on with it. I will say this expansion has been far more interesting, at least, in regards to what it's been doing with non-human tribes. At least in comparison, because in the base game it's dire, like it's real bad. A hunting camp, like it's not. I'd love to talk to Mamouja hunters and learn about their ways, except they'd probably ignore me. The others have continued on. Let's catch up to them. Let me just go uncover a map. Wandering Elver Weaver. Trigger the map. There it is. Grab whatever the ether current is. West. Oh no. What if it's up there? Up on the cliff. Oh. Fuck. Oh, I have a quest to kill you. One of 3. Okay. Pop all the cooldowns because they'll all regenerate after anyway. There we go. 2 out of 3 and 3 out of 3. 4 sack of nuts. Love my nuts. Oh, should I have not jumped down? Ankle deep. Not wrong. Back. Can I go up here? No, absolutely not. Okay. And this is why I'll be excited to get flying. Also, because it's 2.5 times faster. This was somewhere in there. But now, story time. Quest time. Let's see what's so bad about having blessed siblings. This is the place you wanted to show us? It lies just beyond the passage. Entry to these grounds is not permitted, even to the devout. Nonetheless, I would reveal our secrets to you. Rest assured, I shall take full responsibility. Come, see for yourself the truth of the blessed.
I shouldn't have looked down.
The stone pier yonder. That is our destination.
To erect it there would have been no small feat.
The work of Yakui hands built long, long ago. Our forebears merely altered the entrance.
Altered? To what end?
It will be quicker to show you. We have beasts that can carry us below.
Oh? The fuck is that thing? Oh shit, I've seen some of these. We were in Zadnor, which is a kind of incredibly long to unlock, extremely optional piece of content that most players have never stepped into. Yeah, they're really cool. They're like Kirans with wings. They're like bipedal bird-like Kirans.
A cool cha-cha.
What? Couldn't wait to laugh at the failure?
He used to be a dick, but now I just feel bad for him. His dad's awful.
Ever since you were little.
Mother!
The third promise seeks to learn about Mamuk. She may be our chance to finally end what we have been powerless to stop. Talk with her. Tell her what we have done.
Fine. Perhaps it's only right that we be the ones to speak of it. Blessed as we are. Here.
Yeah, he's got them jorts.
This vessel holds the remains of a two-headed Mabonja,
Oh.
an infant. We converted the ruins into a cenotaph, so the souls of these children wouldn't return as vengeful spirits. Do you know how blessed siblings are made?
I've heard that they are born to Hubago and Bunawa parents.
Such unions between clans were originally arranged to stop infighting. The war against the Shibran was going poorly, and we needed to be united. Then, one day, a child was born. One blessed with two heads and tremendous power. When this child grew old enough to lead our army, we became unstoppable. The Shibral had no answer, and we drove them all the way back to the trees above. That taste of victory awakened our greed. We became obsessed with conceiving more and more of these superior children, no matter the cost. Of the countless born, most die, trapped in their shells. Only 1 in 100 survive. If we are blessed, it is only because we yet live. Unlike our brothers and sisters, who were sacrificed for the glory of Mamuk.
That's horrible.
Of course it's horrible. It's an atrocity we can never take back. Those children died so that we could live. So we had to succeed, no matter what. To fail would mean it was all for nothing. Nothing. But I did fail. I squandered their sacrifice.
I sympathize with your pain, but... Bro.
I should never have been born.
You're wrong. You didn't ask to be born as you are, and you aren't responsible for your siblings' deaths. The people obsessed with blessed siblings are. They made their choices, but they don't make yours. Since when do you let others push you around Bakul Jaja? What do you want? Say it!
I want it to end. I don't want any more to die.
Then you have my word. We'll put a stop to this madness.
Blessed siblings are revered by their supporters as a means to achieve dominance in Taral. If we understand why they harbor such aspirations in the first place, we would be better equipped to treat with them.
Indeed. I just hope they will be open to discourse.
Take me with you. Those fanatics treat my words as gospel.
No. There will be trouble if your father finds out you're still here. Moshutural Zush. There we will gather the people, and ask anything the Third Promise wishes to know.
Then take one of my scales. One that blends the Hubiko and Bunewa coloring. It'll serve as proof that you have our trust.
Or that we killed
People
you.
will do as you say if you show it to them.
I guess they wouldn't ever believe that I beat you, much less killed you, so that's probably fine.
I'm sorry for what I've said and done. I don't expect your forgiveness.
You had your reasons. I'm glad I could know them.
Yeah, 2 hours ago this man was like, who knew all you needed to get the Muling house cat to listen to you was a hostage?
You're not a complete alpaca's ass.
Thanks, Wuklama.
Well, maybe it's for the best. Hatred is exhausting, after all.
Indeed. So let us make the most of our newfound friendship and bring together the people of Mamuk. We have much to discover.
Hey Furor, before we rejoin the others, can we talk for a moment? I really hated him, you know, Akuzaja, with every fiber of my being. He tried to ruin Ihihana, sabotage us on the river, kidnap me from my keystone, and release the most vicious Tural Vidral of all time. Anything he could do to cause us pain, he did. Never in a million years would I forgive him. But the moment I understood why he did what he did, the pain he's been carrying this whole time, all my anger just evaporated. Still needs to make amends. Does his pain justify his actions in your eyes? Yeah, that's a good one. I hear you. Bakul Shaja's motive don't absolve him of his crimes. He must answer for them like anyone else. But right now, my duty is to ensure that no one in Mamuk feels desperate enough to go through such lengths ever again. Anyway, thanks for listening. Now that I've voiced that, I feel readier for the challenges ahead. Come on, let's head back to the city. Yeah, Wuklamat is really growing on me as a character. There was a moment in an earlier zone where she just says, hey, well, someone says, oh, now that we've gotten you back from the bandits, we should call the guards, we should call the capital and have them send a bunch of guards over. And her response is, hey, what if before we do that, instead of doing that, we like figured out what the bandits, like what drove them to banditry and why they're like committing crimes. Like, let's figure out why they're doing it, and then maybe we can work on that. And if it doesn't work, then we can call the guards. I'm like, man, this is one of the most interesting characters that they've had in a while. At least when it comes to, like, city-state or potential city-state rulers. This thing is cool as hell. What the fuck? This better be a mount at some point. I keep expecting there to be another message after that says, because there's no gameplay and the graphics suck. Oh, someone's already fighting. Ghost Moth. I mostly joke because I do love going through the environments, and I get most of my enjoyment going through the raids and the various boss fights. But definitely the thing that actually keeps me coming back is the story. Every expect. Northeast still. Oh, this is the place that I'm gonna come to later. I should have just waited. Oh well. 46, that's nothing. In a building. Oh, there it is. Southeast. Go around this side, because I think it'll let me uncover the entire map. Hello, branch bearer. I mean you no harm. Yeah. East. Wait. Oh, there it is. So I can't get on top of that until I have flying. Meanwhile, the rest has been explored. There are no more currents. We can teleport. Bakul Jaja's scale represents his faith in us. We won't fail him or his people. We haven't a moment to lose. According to Milal Jah, Moksutural Zuj is an abandoned settlement northwest of the city. It should afford us the privacy we require. We must work quickly, lest the real Jah discover our intentions. Fortunately, Bakul Jah thought to give us an additional scales, so we might cover more ground in less time. Everyone should take one and get going. Use them to gather as many people as you can. Sure. Pharaoh, let's retrace our steps. Maybe this time we can convince folks to lend an ear. Hey, shopkeep. I not tell you to move along? I can't be seen talking with the likes of you. But I have a scale. Blessed scale? In an outsider's hands. What business do you have with me? So Bakujaja sent you to call an assembly. Not sure what to make of this, but I shall go to Moksuturajouj at once. Moksuturajouj. Stop following me. What if I wanna, nerd? What do you want? Scale. If the Blessed trusts you, then so will I. So, what is it you require of me? Bakujaja bids us to come to Moksuturajouj. A strange place for an assembly, but very well. I will not refuse he who fights for our dreams. Have you managed to gather some good folk? Wonderful. The esteemed Bakujaja will be pleased. This fellow here will be coming to Moksuturajouj as well. Apparently, there's a Najul nursery to the west called Golmajik Grove. Could you go and see who you can talk to there as well? I'll see you there. I'll see you in Moksuturajouj afterwards. There's just one more person I need to find. Don't go finding the dad. Please, I hope that's not who you're looking for. Or maybe she's gonna find her bro, Zoraja, Thigh Garters. That would be cool. He's probably kind of invested. Mourner. Leave this place, outsider. But the scale... Oh, my apologies. I was unaware. I thank you, Blessed Scalebearer, for bringing me word of this gathering. I shall away to Moksuturajouj at once. And then away we go. Go around or across. Fuck it, we ball. Oh. Not even deep. Wait. I get out on the other side. Shit. Maybe? Oh. I played myself. Oh, there we go. Pretend I'm not even there. Where's Wuklama? Oh, it's Kona. Yeah. Sorry to keep you waiting. You invited the second promise as well? Amati, need I remind you that this rite is a competition? Whatever advantage you're about to share with me, you ought to utilize to your own benefit. I've barely made headway in communicating with the locals. At this rate, you lead the race to the Golden City. I need your help. To complete the feat? No. Mamuk has a problem I can't solve on my own, and you're the most clever person I know. I want you to hear the people firsthand so that we might come up with a way to help them. Very well. I am at your disposal. I'm pretty sure at this point in his heart, he has fully given up on actually claiming the throne. He's like, I'm going to be this bitch's advisor, come hell or high water. Everyone, thank you for gathering on such short notice. I'm Uklamat, third promise of Tuli Hyolal. Promise? I thought you served Bakul Jaja. You deceived us? No, they did not. You know what, Lottle? Fair. The scales they showed were mine. I entrusted them to the third promise and her retinue. Why honor these outsiders so? Because Wuklamat has won my trust. Now you will hear her words. Like an hour ago, he was threatening, hey, I've got your biological dad by the throat. Come fight me. Bakul Jaja shared with me the truth about blessed siblings, about the price you paid to conceive them. As an outsider to your community, it is not my place to judge you or your culture. Culture is born of the experience of its people, of their lives and their land. But it breaks my heart to know that yours has brought you all so much suffering. If any here wish to break from the cycle of tragedy that creating blessed siblings demands, I ask that you join us. Please, I don't want any more of our children to die. You think we want this? We have no choice. Only blessed siblings can liberate us from our suffering. Without them, we have nothing. That remains to be seen. Speak with the third promise. Share with her your worries and your pain, and together we may find a new way forward. Together? If she is trustworthy, then I will speak with her. It would be best if you withdrew, my son. Many cannot yet speak freely in your presence. Also, I love that this entire expansion has been Wuklamat's story. It's not us, it's not our group. We're here to help, but like, we're just here to help, and it's mostly her. Let's keep an eye out for Zerilja. He wouldn't take kindly to this sort of gathering. And same with the Scions. Honestly, I kind of feel like half the Scions should like not show up for an expansion and then you bring them in later. But they haven't had that much speaking lines, and they mostly like, they aren't driving the plot. they're doing things that the two claimants for the throne asked them to do, and that's kind of it. They minimize their involvement. Once we understand everyone's concerns, we'll be better equipped to help them. Let's make sure they feel heard. Hell, even the fight with Bakul Jaja, it was like, hey, make sure the adventurer who is known for fucking killing gods and going to the end of the universe to fight despair incarnate doesn't, like, if he fights, your dad dies, and then Wuklamad is like, yeah, sure, fine, I'll do it myself. And then you take control of Wutlamak to fight him, and you do the thing. Very cool. Love what they're doing with the story. I'm glad Kona agreed to help us. He's always been good at solving complicated problems. Me, not so much. But I'll support Mamuk's people however I can. By combining our respective strengths, we'll help them discover a new source of hope. I know we will. Hey Kona, what do you think about this? Nope, that's Alphino. Not even I imagined that my sister would one day befriend Bakul Jaja. That's fair. Alright, Feror, before we start, let's make sure we're remembering our history correctly. The Mamulja and Jabral fought for centuries over the land in the Upper Forest, but due to infighting, Mamulja forces struggled to make significant gains. In order to promote cooperation, the Hubigo and Bunawa clans intermarried, and that's how Blessed Siblings were first conceived. With that in mind, let's talk to the people and learn why they rely on Blessed Siblings. This land was once rich with ore, but the Yokhui did not stop digging until all the veins were spent. You go have fun, Lottle. Tell them hi from me. Kisses, good night. The meteorites are only good for so much. Even if we made overtures to traders, we have little to offer. Nothing would make me happier than to make a good life for my family in the place where I was born, but that's impossible. So with resources as sparse as they are, you don't have good prospects for trade. Those who have known only open skies and bountiful land cannot comprehend our plight. To thrive, we must take what we lack by force, and for that we need the might of Blessed Siblings. There have to be other ways to thrive, ways that don't require fighting. As you'll have noticed, this forest is very dark. Hardly any sunlight makes it through the canopy, so it feels like it's always night. We plow, we fertilize, we irrigate, yet our crops shrivel and die as though cursed. The only one that grows well is Najul, Jatika Banana, and Turali. Try living on that and little else for a few centuries and see how you like it. A forest where nothing grows. It's not hard to imagine why you'd want to leave. Blessed Siblings promise us more than strength. They promise us the sun. This forest is dark and inhospitable. When given the opportunity to live in Tuli Hyolal, most of our people didn't think twice. Still, the prospect of being among so many outsiders was intimidating enough to keep many of us here. Blessed Siblings are meant to deliver us from this accursed forest, to lead us to the fertile land above, where we might make a place for Mamulja to abide in peace and plenty. So you desire fertile land, one that's all your own. Well, I think I'm starting to understand. Everyone has their own perspective, but all their concerns were about the forest itself. Dark, infertile, cursed. Hearing that, it's little wonder that people here wish they had better land, and who better to get it for them than Blessed Siblings. It's hard to convince people to stay in a place that can't provide what they need. You'd think the meteorites at least would have value, but apparently not. Hold on. Didn't Araville mention something about the meteorites? That the ether they emit makes the plants glow blue. A rather significant physiological effect, I would say. If we were to study these meteorites, we might discover other ways they influence local flora. I noticed a curious amalgam of tree and meteorite just south of here. Determining precisely how to interact with one another may yield crucial insights. Everyone, I really appreciate you for sharing your thoughts with us. Thanks to your insights, we have a promising idea already. We just need a moment to investigate it further, so please bear with us. We'll be right back. This one? This one right here? Cusco's meteorite? I'm sure the weird, like, ghost chickens probably aren't handling things. really is incredible how a tree could support such an enormous boulder. The meteorite's etheric emissions are palpable, even from this distance. Seeing this again makes me feel more confident in sharing a theory of mine. I suspect that only plants with an etheric affinity to these meteorites can thrive in this forest. If so, the gargantuan tree that creates the dense canopy would by necessity possess the same affinity, as well as the aforementioned jewel tree. Indeed, I should like to analyze samples of meteorite before drawing any definitive conclusions, however. I carry with me a few devices that will aid in this endeavor, but perhaps you and Kral could lend your expertise as well. I'd like to join you. The etheric signatures of those meteorites may be crucial in determining what manner of species might fare well here. I think I see what you're getting at. If we can prove to them the cursed forest isn't quite so cursed, maybe the people won't feel like blessed siblings are their only solution. So how can I help? Want me to climb the tree and break off a piece of meteorite for you? There are plenty of fragments on the ground already. It should be enough for our purposes, if we gather around 5 pieces each. Even better if those fragments are gathered from disparate locations. I will collect your pieces once you have them. So there's a bunch of pieces, 2 different areas. Alright. Where's that other one? I'm guessing there's like one here and then 2 at the other spot. Oh, there it is. Did you two find your fragments? Much obliged. Alfino, Kral, and I will combine the gathered samples and conduct an analysis forthwith. Determining the wavelength may take a little while, but I'm hopeful that our efforts will bear fruit. I'll tell my sister to await our arrival at MSQ. So go and meet her there. We'll return with our results as soon as possible. We've done all we can. The rest we must leave to Kona and the others. I don't know the first thing about those Charlene devices of his, but if they can be of help to Mamook, I'm glad he has them. There's hope for this forest. Yes, there's hope for this forest yet, Ferror. I can feel it. I'm sure Zareel Shah would have choice words for us if he knew what we were up to. But his people are my people, and I can't ignore their plight. If I'm to call myself Dawn Servant one day, I have to bring an end to the tragedy here. Many are depending on me, Bakul Shah not least of all. Anyway, I'm sure Kona and the others will be back with their report soon. Good. Everyone is assembled. In light of our news, I thought it only right to call the others. Thanks to the efforts of all, I'm pleased to say our analysis has yielded many valuable insights. And I dare say, the prognosis is hopeful. Earlier, we asked you about the hope you place in blessed siblings, why they are important to you. Your overwhelming response was a frustration towards this forest. From a lack of natural resources to the inability to cultivate crops, in all respects have you ever struggled to build a prosperous home, thus your understandable desire for new land. However, this would be an unfortunate dismissal of what makes your forest uniquely valuable. That is the soil. Our tests have proven without a doubt that the Jatika heartland is abundantly fertile. This may be surprising to hear, as you've seen crops fail time and time again, but we've discovered the root of this problem as well. The meteorites scattered throughout your forest emit an unusual energy that greatly influences the development of surrounding plant life. Some plants thrive on this energy, like the Najul and the giant trees that create the canopy, but others, as you well know, are sickened by it. Fortunately, the solution is simple. Across the salt in a place called Charlayan, there is a peerless collection of flora sampled from every corner of the world. Now that we know what energies are most prevalent in your forest, we can offer you seeds and starters guaranteed to thrive there. I took the liberty of contacting a few colleagues via Linkpearl. Should you desire them, a sample of our best candidates can be shipped here in short order. Just as Eorzi has acquired the Popoto and tomato from Taral, so too might Mamook benefit from foreign crops. You mean we'd be able to grow more than Najul here? Precisely. While care must be taken to choose those species that will not have an adverse effects on the ecosystem, your agricultural options should increase markedly. With the right crops, Mamook will have all it needs to prosper, both at home and in trade. Blessed siblings don't have to be the answer anymore. Then, there was never any need to fight, never any need to sacrifice. We can't change the past, but we can try and make the future better. Let the old teachings end with us. I know blessed siblings represent absolute strength to you. Letting go of that idea can't be easy. But I'll prove that when we work together, our combined strength can achieve anything. Show us, promise. If there's another way for our children and our home, we'll no longer suffer in silence. Sometimes we have to fight alone, but not this time. Would you say a few words, Feror? Let's try something closer to home. Anything is possible when you work together. Our victory over Valley Garmanda is proof of that. Sky Ruin? The great Galul Jaja himself struggled to even seal it. We've said what we wanted to say. Now all that's left is to defeat my father's shade in the feet of the Brotherhood and clear the way for Mamuk's bright future. Do not give us cause to question our faith in you. Please, live up to your words. I will. After we complete his feat, let's be sure to tell Zariel Jah the good news about his forest. I'm sure he's as eager as anyone to eat what tasty foods will grow here. Compassion even for the likes of him, who continue to eclipse me in every way. Then it is a simple choice. Yeah! He's joining the squad for good. Counting on you, Uklamacht. If Kona throws his lot behind Wuklamat, that means Wuklamat is literally the only claimant to the throne left. Wuklamat's gone ahead to announce her readiness. I never imagined the samples we so feverishly collected for the Exodus would find new purpose here. But if they help these people improve their prospects, all the better. Anyway, we should go and meet our comrades where Zariel Jah made his own attempt. Final feat awaits. That I'll do. I'll do that and then I'll go to bed. Don't mind me, mourner. Please tell me those stairs that go up. Maybe? Close enough? Glory of Moshuk Relanuk. Someone has gone to fix Zariel Jah. He should be here soon. Several cutscenes will play in sequence. Yeah. Long cutscene time. Hell yeah.
Zariel Jah, I'm ready for the final feat.
Grown weary of postponing the inevitable, have you?
Something like that. You see, I've learned all sorts of things about Mamuk and your people.
Is that supposed to impress me?
I now understand why I need to surpass blessed siblings. The cost of producing superior offspring is destroying your people's souls. Look at them, and you'll see this. So I'll defeat my father's shade, and prove to you that there's a better path for Mamuk.
What drivel! Without the blessed, we are nothing but weaklings! Doomed to fade into obscurity.
Yikes.
Of course you're weak. We all are, each and every one of us. But when we join hands, we gain the strength to overcome any foe, even Vali Yarmanda.
Enough talk. Prove your mettle against Gulul Jaja, the finest warrior ever to have graced Tural.
Fine by me. Not even Papa's shade will stop me from upholding his legacy.
I will fight alongside her. Claimants are not permitted to assist one another. Second promise. But you may observe your sister's pitiable attempt. I see. In that case... It seems I'm no longer a claimant. I am now free to participate, I trust. What are you scheming? Nothing. I've simply come to realize who is worthy of following in Father's footsteps. Not our brother. Not Bakul Jaja. And not me. You have always held the happiness of our people closest to your heart, Lamachi. So I will do everything in my power to ensure you ascend to the throne. This is how I shall repay Father for his kindness. This is how I shall serve Tuli Yolal.
I could always count on you, Kona. Thank you.
It will make no difference. Numbers matter not in the face of true might. Gulul Jaja, mightiest of the blessed, arise!
Everyone ready? No hard feelings, Papa. I've got a lot of hopes riding on my shoulders, and the only way forward is through you.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Bear witness to our resolve. In the reason which guides our journey.
So long as we stand together, we're unstoppable.
Burnt star. Oh! And we've got wheels.
These blaze sundered Baligarmanda scales. Blades of fire rain.
Interesting that I'm not seeing the party's life.
hungry for battle. Go forth. Oh, very bastard.
That's a cool mechanic.
How is this? Some manner of paralyzing effect. Defend the afflicted!
We must free them! Target the constricting flames!
None can outrun my flames.
Yeah, I'm on it.
For Lomachi! Not enough. But together, we shall triumph.
Oh shit.
You're not alone.
Shoot you.
I know not who you are. I applaud your tenacity. Surely this will quench your thirst for battle.
Oh, here's the thing that he didn't do before. Fuck. God, this fight is cool though. Holy shit.
All the reason Kindle. By crimson wrath be sundered.
Oh.
Everyone, get behind me! I've got a bad feeling about this.
Will you have the strength to
Oh
stand
my
up
god,
to
that's
this?
sick.
I will be the next Dawn servant. I will protect my people. Is that the best you can do?
Impressive! But I'm not finished yet. We will see Lamachi become Dawn servant. For Tuliyola!
Hold on time. I think I've done this. I think I did this fight perfectly. I didn't get hit by a single mechanic. Hell yes. Let's fucking go.
That's my old man for you.
There you go, buddy.
I refuse to accept this.
Bro.
Ain't that a bit stubborn? Even for you.
Excuse me? What?
Erugadin? It couldn't be...
Tanqua! It's been too long.
It has indeed. You're looking more imposing since last I saw you, Wuklamat.
Where the f... What?
My Turali moniker. Galul Jaja insisted I take one, saying my birth name was too cumbersome for the local tongues.
That birth name being Ketenram, I presume.
No!
Oh my god.
Ketenram's that legendary Eorzean sailor. The one with the pickled cabbage.
We can talk about me cabbage later. Zarelja, whether you like it or no, these young'uns accomplished the feat. To deny Wuklamat her reward would be to betray the Dawn Servant's trust.
And what should she be rewarded for? Calling upon
sorry.
her minions to carry her to victory!
We're not minions, we're Wuklamat's friend and comrades. Actually, no, I like this one even better. You're the Autarch of Mamuk. Show some fucking dignity.
I don't have dignity. Not anymore. I wagered everything on this feat. And by the same token, I understand the enormity of your accomplishment.
Together, we can achieve anything. You needn't place your faith in the promise of blessed siblings.
How would you have us reclaim our glory?
With friendship and community. With us.
If you mean to rule, you should be more sparing with your offers of clemency. Especially to a man who has sacrificed countless...
Oh, don't worry, you're going to jail forever for that. However...
Nevertheless, I will fulfill my charge as Elector. In recognition of your feat, I bestow upon you a keystone. Congratulations are nearly in order, I suppose. I'm confident that you will find the Golden City in no time. You've grown much, and more during this journey. Become someone ready to lead our nation. Little Lamachi no longer. As your brother, I couldn't be more proud.
Kona. Thank you.
I must express my gratitude for your cooperation. And my regret for failing to live up to expectations.
Nonsense. If you believe Wuk-Lamat is the woman for the job, then you have our wholehearted support.
One last thing. I wish to speak to you both from the heart. Unpracticed as I am, this may sound hackneyed, but I am truly grateful to have met you.
Oh.
Words spoken with such feeling would resonate with any fortunate enough to hear them. Though our journey together hath ended, ever shall we cherish the memories.
Aye. And should you require further esoteric musings or biting witticisms, don't hesitate to call. I dare say we'll come flocking. But I get ahead of myself. As I recall, our contract remains in effect until we've escorted the second promise back to the capital.
I leave my sister in your capable hands. See that she returns home safely.
You've still malms to go yet, Wuk-Lamat. The rite ain't over till you find the City of Gold.
I know. But if I can come this far, I can go all the way.
Let's go and tell people of our victory. Third promise. You brought everyone? We were just coming to you. We did it, Milaja. We proved to the Autarch that not even my father's full power could overcome the strength of our fellowship. I knew you would. I was right to trust you. You fulfilled your promise. Now it's our turn. You've shown us another way, that we can build the lives we've always wanted, here in our homeland, without sacrifice. Since our new crops will come from across the salt, I suppose we'll have to treat with outsiders as equals, of course. Inside or outside, we're all just people, no matter what we look like or where we're born. When we're not used to all the color and variety, differences can feel like obstacles. But by learning more about what makes us different, we can also find common ground at places we never expected. Something new may become something you love. Someone you once hated might one day become your friend. Never know unless you keep an open mind, and while it may feel scary, taking that first step towards understanding is always worth it. Of course, learning about outsiders may well help Mamuk grow. But what happens when they learn about us, about what we've done? It will not. For generations our covenant has been kept secret, and so shall it remain. The atrocities committed here were facilitated by the autarchs. We and no one else are responsible. For my deeds, I am prepared to forfeit my life, but I will not suffer others to be damned alongside me. No one's being damned, and your life isn't forfeit. The last thing the city needs is more death. Gulul Jaja hasn't fought this hard for this long, only to lose his father. If you truly feel responsible, be the first person to extend understanding to others on behalf of Mamuk. Your community is waiting for you, here and in Tulihulal. We can still make things right, my love. Choose a different side of history. Thank you, Third Promise. Thank you for everything. You still owe me an explanation about that cabbage, you know. Okay, well, if we're gonna get an explanation from the people of Mamuk have accepted you. Merchants and vendors are now available for use. Yeah. Okay, I believe this is going to be another heavy lore dump, and it's past midnight, so I think this is a perfect stopping point. If you've been watching along, hope you've had some, whether on YouTube or on Twitch, hope you've had a blast. Now, time for me to go to bed. And maybe you too? I don't know. Check your posture, drink some water, make sure you have fun. Follow, like, subscribe, etc., whatever. Who gives a shit? Have a good one. Bye.